Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode in Sage Reviews. My name is Sage and let's get into today's business. So today it's all about Alexa, how to set up the device, delve into the device, and basically get the best experience out of this device. My name is Sage and welcome to Sage Reviews. So today right in front of me I've got the Amazon Echo Dot. I just got this one actually, and it's gonna be joining my ranks of Echo Dots. So let's get into business. Let's set it up. The things to try. Of course, cliche comes in white. So this is the very first white Echo Dot I'll be getting. I usually get them in gray or in black because I don't want them getting dirty. But basically, I think let's just get into this. Let's power it up. So, yeah. So usually Amazon does something very funny. When you buy your new Echo, any of the Echo products, be it the show, the spots, the dots, they would literally always set it up to your account. So when you get home, you just plug it in and it's automatically set up. So right now it's telling me it's ready because it didn't need to go through that phase of setting it up. So right now today, I want to walk through the setup process. So we will start from the scratch and set this all up. So let's get into my Alexa first and register this product. Give me 1 second. Now that we're in setup mode, let's just go back and log out. So I'll let this sit on the table so you can catch that. While I log out this device up, we need to first go into the Amazon. Basically sign in with your account. Let's take a second. Thank you. Autofill and sign in. Okay, so it asks who am I, I'm this, gives you all these details, flip through, do this, do that. I like to record audio, I like to access your location. Okay. What's the weather today?
In Milford Mill, it's 93 degrees Fahrenheit with partly sunny skies.
Okay.
Today, you can look for some sun and thunderstorms.
Okay, so let's just go into what we're trying to do. So now that I've set up my Echo account or my Alexa account, the next thing you want to do is, of course, to add your device. So you go into the add the plus sign, you add a device. And today we're going to be setting up this white Echo Dot, or the sandstone color. So I click on the Amazon Echo, I click on the Echo Dot, third generation, okay? And do I see the orange light? Yes, I do. Let's click yes. Available devices, Echo.ddb, select your Wi-Fi network. It's just gonna take a while. And that while is looking like the device is fully set up and ready. So now I want to assign those Echo Dots to a certain part of the house. Now I have Echo Dots literally all over the house. There's one in my bedroom, in the other bedroom, in the living room. So I'll just probably put this as, I don't have one in my workstation yet actually. Fun fact, so let's add this onto my workstation. Let's call it, let's add it to somewhere, let's call it office. No. So now that that is set up, basically I can go into my devices now and check all my Echo devices, and that's the new one. So now I can edit it and call it Sage Den. Okay, and click yes on that. So you can do audio controls, sound controls, that's the sound and everything. So now basically that is how to set up an Echo Dot. Now let's say for instance I wanted to set up a multi-room speaker, which I already do. I want to just add this to my multi-room system. Just go back into my multi-room system and I add that to the system. So that's for multi-room music. I'll go into details for that later on. Actually, I shouldn't have considered on this video, but there's like a place. So that'll just take a minute for it to set up. Let's add one more setup to that though. So as an extra to this video, I actually got myself a smart plug, which I'll also be setting up and just showing you guys how to set that up. So the smart plug I recommend with the Alexa system is definitely, or with any smart system, is usually the branded smart plug that comes with it because it's much easier to set up. So yeah, let's get into this and set up the smart plug to just show you guys how that works. So if you want to add other devices, it's pretty easy. If you're using a third-party device, you need to go into your let's do a third-party device. So for a third-party device setup, you need to go into your add devices, and now with the third party, the first thing I really need to do first of all is to go into my skills and games and add the skill for that third party. So for instance, let's say I got a Kasa smart plug, a Kasa light. I need to first add the app, which is the skill for my Kasa. So I enable the skill. Now I already have the Kasa set up because I have some Kasa plugs and lights around the house. You enable the skill, you put in your login information, add set setup, and then you can then import those devices that you had set up on those apps into the Amazon for Alexa to manage, if that makes sense. Yeah, I actually did not answer a question in the beginning of this video. Alexa, what is Alexa?
Alexa is a female form of Alexander, and is sometimes also a short form of Alexandra, both of which come from the Greek, Alexandros, which can be translated as defender of man. As for me, I'm named for the Library of Alexandria, which stored the knowledge of the ancient world.
So pretty much that is what Alexa is, but then in reality, we all know it's to be the brainchild of technically Jeff Bezos or the whole of Amazon itself, and it's your personal assistant that does a whole lot for you, from things like home automation, which is the biggest use of it today, to things like your personal assistant, which is the second biggest use for it, and then a whole lot more users out there today. So we'll basically set up this Amazon smart plug now for demo's sake. So I'm gonna open this up, and basically the same old Alexa kind of like config. You have the smart plug. It's an awesome brick, if that's a regular word to use. I don't like the brick size. It is extremely big. I wish smart plugs can actually grow a lot more smaller, and this is actually smaller compared to a few other ones I've actually seen out there. Now a few ones actually popping up that are quite much slimmer and like technically usable, but yes, I'm looking at the future where smart plugs are actually a whole lot more smaller and usable. With that being said, let's set this up. So I'm just gonna plug it into my extension down there. Likely would look for somebody to pull into that to just test it at the end. So I plug that in, and the next thing I want to do is, let's just plug something into it. So the next thing I want to do is add it, going to add devices, and then we're trying to add the plug now. It is an Amazon plug. Next. Oh, so they use barcodes now. I never knew that. That's bougie. So back in the day when I started, it was never anything about barcodes, but apparently we can now do that with barcodes. Yay! Tech is improving. So yeah, I actually just learned something from the process of making the video myself now, which is quite crazy. So we're always learning something new. So now that the plug is connected, I'm just going to my devices to manage my plugs. Let's see. I have a new plug. Let's give it a name. So we'll just edit it and give it a similar name. Okay, so we can turn that on and off from the app. So that's something else I also did not mention. From the app, you can basically see all of your devices. You can see exactly what each device is doing, whether they're on, they're off. You can basically manage all your devices, your scenes, your sunrise scene, good night scene. Basically, you can do everything off from the app. So it's not just all voice control, you can actually do physical controls from the app, or if you have any of the on-screen devices, you can actually manage your devices from the screen of those devices. That's your other devices. Okay, so let's do the test and finish this up. Turn on Sage 10.
Sit Still, Look Pretty by Daya, starting now on Amazon Music.
Stop. Alexa, turn on Sage Castle.
Okay.
Okay, so before we go, let's play something. Alexa, play me some music.
Here's a station you might like, Modern Gospel on Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop. And so thank you guys for watching. If you guys love this video, you want to see more videos like this, please click the like and subscribe button. And yeah, see you guys on the next video. Ciao.